به نام خدا. Welcome to Persian Logic. In this video, we want to learn about to-be verbs, gerund and infinitive in Persian, and how you can conjugate verb for each subject pronoun. By the end of this video, you will be able to make simple sentences, and we also have a quiz. So stay with us until the end and test your knowledge with the quiz. So, master Persian verbs. In order to master Persian verbs, the first thing that you need to learn is gerund and infinitive. We have infinitive and gerunds in English. They are two separate forms. So, if a verb ends with ing, that's gerund in English. But if you say to eat, that is infinitive. To eat is infinitive, eating is gerund, they are two separate forms. But in Persian or Dari, any word that they end with an, we call that infinitive or gerund, like khordan. The word khordan means eating. And eating is one word, but it has two rules. In Persian, it is infinitive and gerund. Another example is raftan. Raftan means to go, and the same rule also applies in here. But you know, eating is a noun, or khordan is a noun. If I want to make sentences, I cannot do that. Take a look at here. I have eating verb ing, to eat, to plus verb. But in Persian, I have again the word khordan. Khordan means eating, but what is it made of? It's made of a stem plus an. It's not made of the full version of the verb. It's just made of a stem plus an, or raftan. Raftan is also the same. It's made of a stem plus an. So this stem is very important. What is this stem and why do we need it? As I told you, we cannot right away use the gerund or infinitive in a sentence as a verb, okay? You have to change it. For example, in English, if you want to use the word eat as a verb, you have to drop this ing. In Persian, we also have some rules. Because khordan is a noun, then you need to, in order to make a sentence, you need to just extract this stem. We have past tense and present tense. For past tense, we have past stem, and for present tense, we have present stem. And I told you, any word that they end with an, we call them infinitive or gerund, and if you drop that an, then you can find the past stem and use it for past tense. But what about the present tense? Here you need the present stem, but you have to memorize it. It's something that you should memorize it. Here we have some examples of gerund or infinitive, and again, as you can see, they all end with an, like raftan, to go, khordan, to eat, goftan, to say, budan, to be, didan, to see, and amadan, to come. Why we need that stem? Because we want to make sentences with it, because we need it for making the verb. What is verb made of? All the verb in Persian are made of a stem plus a suffix. As I told you, in order to make a verb in Persian, we need a stem plus a suffix. So here we have the to-be verb. The to-be verb in Persian is budan. What is the past stem? The past stem is just bud, and the present stem is hast or asked in Dari. In order to make sentences and use the to-be verb, we need some suffixes. In the past, we have a bud. So let's say I was. So the stem is bud, then I need a suffix. The suffix, it depends for whom you use it. If you want to use it for the first subject pronoun, then you use the am suffix. So you say man budam, means I was. And stem plus suffix is the verb. You know, each subject pronoun in Persian has different suffix. So in this table you can see different subject pronouns, and these subject pronouns all have their own specific suffix. For example, man means I. It always gets the am as the suffix of the verb. For example, for the to-be verb, we said hast is the present stem. So if I want to say I am, I say hastam. To means you singular. If I say you are, then I say to hasti. It ends with the e. And then in order to say he or she or it is, we say u hast, because for the third person it's an irregular one. It does not get any suffix with the to be verb, okay? And also in the past tense we have no suffix for the third person, like u hast we say, means he, she or it is. Then ma is the first plural one. It always ends with im. Ma hastim means we are. If I use any other verb, any other stem, does it also happen? Yes. Ma hastim, we are. Ma raftim, we went. Ma guftim, we said. It's always the same. Then for the second plural one, or for you plural, we say shoma. Shoma means you plural. And also for you singular, we say shoma. Shoma ends with id. So the stem always gets the id. Like شما هستید, شما رفتید, you went. شما پختید, you cooked, and many other verbs. And then the third plural is آنها or اونا. آنها or اونا means they. So if I want to say they are, I say آنها هستند. We learned man hastam means I am, to hasti means you are, but that is in formal Persian. How people talk in everyday language, how is the colloquial one? People also contract the verbs, they don't say it in full version. The formula is a noun and then the hast as a verb and then the relevant suffix. But in contracted version you can drop this ast or hast, and we just say the subject and then we only use the suffix. For example, instead of saying man Maryam astam, I say ma Maryamam. Man Maryamam. See, I dropped that hast. And remember, all the time verb goes at the very end of the sentence in Persian. I'm gonna give you some examples. For example, Madar-Bozorg in Persian means grandmother in Iranian Farsi. To Madar-Bozorg hasti means you are grandmother. In contracted and short version, I drop that hast and say to Madar-Bozorgi. Or in Dari we say to Mother-Kalan asti. But if I drop the ast, then I only have to Madar-Kalani in the contracted and short version. Okay, for the to-be verb, all other verbs have hast and then all of them have a suffix except the third person. third singular person, which is o or she, he, it. What do we do for that? If we drop the hast, then we have no verb. That's correct. Because of that, in contracted version, we always replace hast with the a sound. For example, if you want to say he is a boy, you say او پسر هست. In the full version. In contracted version, you say او پسره. Only a sound. A sound functions like is. Some more examples. I am Iranian is the full version. The contracted version is من ایرانیم. تو دانشجو هستی. You are a student. But the contracted version is تو دانشجویی. او معلم است. She is a teacher. The contracted version is اون معلمه. Just a replace with hast or asked, and the a sound functions like is, like hast in the contracted version or in colloquial language. Right now, it's time to have a quiz with each other. In Persian and Dari, the infinitive form ending with in or an is also a gerund. Which English gerund matches خوردن? So start thinking time. Check the answer. Answer B is correct because eating is gerund, and in Persian we said all the words end with an, they are gerund in Persian. Okay, let's go to the next question. Why can't you use the Persian infinitive an form directly in a sentence to express current action? Start thinking time. So, because the infinitive is a noun or gerund, not a conjugated verb form, and that is very clear. You cannot use a gerund right away as a verb. Let's go to the next question. Which suffix do you add to hast or asked to say I am? What was the suffix for the first person? Think about it. It's am, not e, because you use it for to or for you singular. We say to hasti means you are. We say id for shoma or for you plural. If you say shoma hastid, then that is you plural are. You cannot say man hastid, no, that is wrong, or man hastan, that is wrong. Only am. What is the key difference between Iranian Farsi and Afghan Dari for the to-be verb? This one is also very clear, and also here you can see the glue. Hast and asked, yeah, only the he sound in the beginning is the difference. How do you say you are? In both Iranian Farsi and Afghan Dari. A second ago I told you what is the suffix for you singular. So it's e, to hasti or to asti. Next question. What is the present stem of Budan? We said to-be verb is Budan in Persian. And then what was the present stem of it? It said you need to memorize it. Yeah, it's easy. It's hast. Then In the Lego formula, a stem plus a suffix. We said it's the formula for making a verb. Where exactly does the present suffix attach? In the beginning, in the end, or it replaces the final vowel? Where? Yeah, it always goes at the end. Its name is clear, suffix at the end of the verb. And even when you take a look at the question, it's already answered. Next one. In spoken Persian, man Madar-Bozorg هستم contracts to. Okay, it's the full version. How is the contracted version? Yes, if you drop that hast, it's only am. Man Madar-Bozorgam. Then, how do you say he is a son in spoken colloquial Farsi? او پسر. So we said what we said. Remember? The contracted version is A. Yes. A functions like is in colloquial language. Next question. What is the Dari word for grandmother and how does it differ from Farsi? Start thinking time. It is Madar-Kalan. In Dari, we say Mother-Kalan. So, that's all for this video. If you have any suggestion or question, you can write in the comments below. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, let's like and also subscribe. Thank you. See you in the next video.